Hello and welcome to Community Connection. I'm Tracy Christensen. Raising children is a difficult job. At every age, there's a whole new set of challenges. However, parents of newborns often have more questions and more concerns than those of us who've had a little more experience. Luckily, there are people here who help and give support. Help Me Grow gives parents better information and answers to questions they might have regarding their children's health and their future. With us today is Kaylee Iverson, who's here to talk about Help Me Grow and what they have to offer and how you can become involved. We're glad to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
Tell us more about Help Me Grow.
So Help Me Grow Utah is pretty much a resource hotline for parents. So it's set up like a phone line where parents can call in and get information they need about their children's development, their behavior, or if they're just looking for more resources or activities in their community, those are things that we can help them out with.
Really anything.
Yeah,
anything
just
about their
about
children
anything.
and families.
Yeah.
So give some examples of some questions that people have when they call in.
So a lot of times parents, whether they have one child or multiple children, will wonder what's normal for development. Is my child speaking like they're supposed to? Are they supposed to be walking like this? Questions like that. And by coming and asking questions to Help Me Grow, they can get answers to questions like that. They can do a developmental screening so they can check in on the milestones that their children should be meeting and make sure that their child's where they need to be with their development.
Not so comforting for parents, because I've been there and I know had a million discussions with friends, is that normal? Why isn't he talking and why isn't he walking? So tell about the developmental screenings and how they're helpful.
So the developmental screenings it's called the Ages and Stages questionnaire, and it's a really simple questionnaire that parents can fill out for kids from 0 up to 5.5 years old. And it's something the parent does on their own, nobody else is helping them with it. And they will go through and answer about 30 questions in 5 different areas of development, and it's as simple as playing with their children. It'll ask questions about, can they stack 6 blocks? Can they walk up the stairs only holding one hand? Things like that. So it's really simple and really easy to incorporate into a parent's day as they're playing with their child.
Yeah, so I imagine that gives a lot of comfort to some parents when they go, okay, they're all right. And then sometimes there are probably still questions and concerns. So if someone calls back and said, oh no, we didn't score how we wanted to, then what happens?
Exactly. So if a child comes back and there might be a little bit concerned with some of the skills on the screening, then we can help connect the parents to information or community resources that can help get them support for that issue. So if it's a really big concern, we can connect them to early intervention or the school district to get them services where somebody will come in and work with their child to get them where they need to be with that skill. Or we can just provide them more things that the parent can do at home, especially for speech concerns, giving them more ideas of how to incorporate speech and get their child communicating better.
So great. And you're all throughout Utah, is that right?
Yep, so we are a statewide program now. We've been that way for about 1.5 years. So any family in Utah can call 211 and ask for Help Me Grow Utah, and then they'll get connected with a care coordinator who can help them get the answers that they need.
211.
Mm-hmm.
It's an important number.
Yep.
So you're reaching out to families and also to others in the community, right? Other organizations and providers.
Yeah, so I'm the lead of the outreach team, and one of our roles is to not only tell families about the services that we offer, but also bringing the community together, learning about those resources that are out there for parents, making sure we have the most up-to-date information, and then also letting resources know what other community agencies there are. We really want to help build the no wrong door approach. So if a family goes to any organization within the community, even if that organization can't serve them, they're going to know, oh, I know about this other resource that can help you and can get you the services you need for your family.
Which is so great. We'll be so efficient and help so many people. Tell us your website.
So our website is helpmegrowutah.org, and on there you can find some developmental activities. You can take that developmental screening, and then you can also find a couple of resources.
Wonderful. Thanks, Kaylee, for being here and for all you do in the community.
Thank you so much, Tracy.
Help Me Grow is just one of many organizations we feature here on Community Connection. To learn more about other events and services or how you can become more involved in the community, we invite you to visit our webpage at kbyu11.org. Thank you for being with us, and please join us again next time on Community Connection.